What's up, everybody? It's the Grand Line Gazette. We talk about One Piece damn near every damn day. Chapter 1148 just dropped. You know we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about Robin. We gotta talk about Summers. We gotta talk about Scopper. I think those are the main characters in this issue. So, yeah. If you guys don't know, I'm Corey. That's Kev. And as always, Kev helps set the stage for the story.
Yeah, so 1148 Ronja. This is Ronja is the one of the little children who is on Elbaf, but we'll get to them later. We're in volume 33. We're getting up there, and we're heading off to a new place in the cover story here. Volume 33. Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage. Otama entrusts the delivery of the Amigasa hat for that little, I think it's the little turtle guy.
Yeah.
Now
Kawamatsu.
off to Hakumai, which is more toward like the southeast of the village of the island. So off to a new place.
Nice.
Any
She
thoughts
really,
on this?
I mean, she's making her pilgrimage. We are 33 chapters in, and this isn't the first problem she solved. Definitely the grandest
Right.
problem she solved, and she got some followers. But, I mean, look, if we're stacking up allies for Yamato, we got 6 people right here. 2 Tobiropo, Scabbard, Grifter, Tama, a ninja, so 2 ninjas, a fake zone, and then this lion. I forget what the lion's name is. It's like Tamachiki
Yeah,
or
the
something
dog
like
guy.
yeah.
Oh, you just pulled that. Nice. That is his name.
hey.
Oh, good pull. Good pull. I mean, right. I mean, her first 2 scabbards in page 1 and Ulti. I mean, they gave us pretty good trouble in Wano. I mean, they did some horrible things and they have to atone for that, but they will over time.
At
But they
being a
gave
scabbard,
us,
they will.
yes, and they gave trouble to Luffy. So I mean, they're decent. They're decent people on our team. It's good to see. You think you like Speed joining in Tama maybe eventually? Otama?
Uh, I, I like them for Tama's
Mhm.
characters. Tama could have her own show where Speed and I forgot the name. Tamachika.
Dang it, Tama cheeky, something like that. Whatever. I
but
agree. I
you
agree.
could have a show with all of them. But this is One Piece. We need the heavy hitters. We're in the last stages of the
Yeah.
story. Page
Yeah.
1 and Ulti, like you said, are be great assets to the Wano wing of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. But yeah, how do
So
y'all feel?
onward
How do
to
y'all feel
El.
about this cover story? Has this been
Ooh.
like drawing on too long for you guys, or do you guys think that this cover story is like actually pretty interesting? I think it's pretty interesting. I think we've learned a lot about Wano. I would like to see something in regards to the, uh, you know, basement city, but
Agreed, but we may get there eventually. I mean, I can't. I don't really remember how long into the cover story of like Anel that we saw like the mural and things like that were super important. I'll have to go back and look. But I mean, we are going around Wano, and Wano is a very history rich location. So we could trip over some ancient history for real. Like, and I think we will. It's One Piece, like
and
you
that's
said.
one of the biggest things. That's one of the biggest, I guess, confrontations in this chapter is just like, what's worth more, some new kids or some old history?
Yeah, very good. Ooh, clean turning to like let's go to Elbaf. So last time we were in Elbaf, we saw the line of kids heading across the large branch number 8, and now they come to a location where the arrow deviates off to the right, and the solo person Ronja, who is the name of the title for the episode or for the chapter, Ronja is actually solo going over there, and she keeps a good composure, but obviously, like anybody else would be, she is nervous as fuck.
Yeah, and she has a scene coming up where she basically, I guess we'll just skip through the Ronja plot. Ronja is the first one who gets picked, right, to get sacrificed. And all the other kids are very concerned about her. Like you said, she puts on a strong face. But eventually, like as she's like getting towards the end, like she starts breaking. You know what I mean? And she does that One Piece crying sacrifice face where we're like,
Hmm.
yo, something that happens only when something significant is about to happen. So
Yep.
somebody's making a declaration, but there's going to be a pivotal change in the story soon. So, yeah, but I didn't want to say everything that was going to happen, but yeah, I think that is
Oh
going to
no,
be
of
very
course. No, you're
significant.
good. No, you're good. And so the reason that they have her on the edge, though, is Summer has a ultimatum for Yarl, who I guess we're assuming is the highest ranking elder anywhere on Elbaf at this point. And I guess that's fine. We don't have an opportunity to go to every village in Elbaf, so it's cool that we deal with just one person.
You're the
Um,
elder of uh the branch 8 fucking I don't know, county.
which is like the lead
Yeah.
branch, like is our yeah, whatever. That's fine.
You're the
I don't
mayor of branch 8 county. Okay.
But Summers is like, hey, and you have a choice between, your history and all these, stupid fucking books, or I'm gonna start throwing kids off branch 8 one by one. You have about 30 seconds to go ahead and decide. And he is pissed, obviously, because I mean, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Because, like we were talking in the pre-show, unless you have a way to stop him, burning the building doesn't really solve anything. He
Yeah.
can still just kill the kids. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Like, and they're
It's like
God's knights. They don't care about you.
yeah, it's like you could save your buildings, they could kill your kids, and then go burn your buildings anyway. Or
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
so it's like you guys are really in a difficult situation right now because obviously you don't want to negotiate with terrorists. Like the last thing you also want is to be like, and somebody says this, it's like we don't want to give in to the world government like just like that. Like in an afternoon while we're having a party, like flip the switch. Oh, now we're fucking slaves to the world government. Like what are we doing here? Like we ain't even
That
sobered
is a
up yet. You know what I'm saying?
that is a crazy afternoon. This morning I was free. This evening I'm a slave. That's a crazy day.
And I can
Um,
imagine it's like the people without kids are the ones saying like, "Hey man, like f the kids, man."
Ange, I'm looking at you, dog. I'm looking at you. But Summers is heading on his way. He's again hooked up to the microphone, giving the most like demonic speech I've ever heard. Doesn't really bat an eye when talking about killing kids here. But
You kind of get
we're
like a real perspective of like also like the size of the snake, the vine snake that Summers is on,
mhm.
compared to Saul, compared to all the straw hats like being like tied up, and it's like I can see why Summers is like a force to be reckoned with. He can make
Oh, sure.
telekinetic thorns. Like you can't really. He's on like some what is it called? Reincarnation jutsu shit. He's got a giant like thorn snake and a
and we'll
kanabo.
and we'll later see him swinging on a vine that catches him in midair like Spider-Man.
Yeah,
It's crazy utility power, and the Konobo gives him strength. And being a god knight, I better bet he has armament hockey, which makes it even worse. But Robin tells Chopper, "Hey, chill out. I'm gonna go ahead and handle this. I can't sit still anymore. Let me go ahead and use my assassin abilities to go ahead and take care of this."
yep.
But
Said
before we
library.
get
I done turned up.
oh
I said no.
yeah,
They said library. Like
yeah, which is a direct threat to everything she kind of survived for, which is interesting. But then we flip over to Ripley and Frankie and every all the other giants. They're heading to Branch 8. The cavalry is on the way. We just need to buy time. We need to stop these kids from falling for now because we got reinforcements coming. But one more thing: when you burn the school library down, you are forbidden to rescue a single book from the flames because he designs to make certain things burn. I wonder what specifically. Any initial theories you got in mind? He says your culture and your history, but what do you think? Like,
It
a little bit more
has to be
specific.
the what are the ancient glyphs? It's like the what are they called?
The road?
No, it's a not the glyphs. It was the basically giant Bible. What was that thing called?
Oh, hold on.
They're like, oh, it talks about the sun god in the what was it called? I'm gonna actually try to look it up really quick. Beliefs.
Yeah. Can't find it. But you think there's like a specific Bible that is like all holy?
Yeah, it's a damn it. I wish I had it. If you guys know, write it in the comments below. But when they were telling the Straw Hats about my dogs are in the back. When they were telling the Straw Hats about the sun god Nika,
Okay.
they were saying it came from like the something tales or something like that, and I think that is what they are looking for. They have seen Luffy react and act in real time. They have seen the Nika fruit work. They have seen Bonnie mimic it. And the one thing that they're afraid of is the sun god. And the sun god influencing others. So if you have people straight up mimicking the sun god in real time, in your face, right in front of you, you're like, no, we got to get rid of the Harley text.
No.
Yeah.
No. The Harley. There you go. Is that what you were trying to pull?
Yep.
Nice. So the Harley text, and I think that goes over the Harley text is the three worlds, right? There's
Yeah.
three. Okay. That's a good theory. I like that. And then like my theory here is we may not accomplish saving this library here, but the information here has already been read by Shaka and the other Vegapunks. Vegapunk Records, Punk Records, the mind of Vegapunk will then become what we need to protect when we lose the library here on Elbaf. That's my theory. I think we do lose it, but I think Punk Records will ultimately be something we can restore it with. But I digress. Robin jumps into action here.
The owl
Oh,
is interesting because it's like, yeah, they say the owl just reads things and embiggens it, but that's the devil fruit the owl has. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But we have also seen inanimate objects use devil fruits. I mean, now this is theory mode, but Vegapunk could have made a mechanical owl, given it a devil fruit, and it has a direct link to Punk Records.
I like that a lot. I mean, I think you obviously watched Avatar, but the library that was in the sand, in the desert, and they had an owl that knew 1,000 things or something like that, and I've always loved that kind of connection, and One Piece brought it right in, so I'm with it. I would like to learn more about the owl.
But yeah, then the fight starts.
Then the fight starts. Robin whoops his ass originally. Drumsticks, hits him with the CN floor, which very weird. If you guys watched the most recent season of My Hero, you would see Todoroki, or not Todoroki, but the evil one for all.
Yeah, that's how his shit looks.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
She makes like a giant hand.
Shirigaki, some. But Shigaraki? I don't know.
Boo! 2 for 2.
There we go. See?
Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Shigaraki. Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember I would always see like pictures of that and videos of that, and it would be like, you can't touch him, you can't touch him. And then that's when Mirio showed back up. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch. I gotta watch that. I stopped at season 5, so I do want to watch the war, and I want to watch Dobby freak out. But that's another thing. Let's talk about Robin freaking out. Robin freaks out, and she damn near fucking breaks Summers' back. Actually, she does. She breaks his back and his neck. 2 different breaks. when he's mid-sentence. So you know what kind of time Robin's on. Like, Jinbei's trying to warn Robin, like, that's Jinbei talking. Careful, we still haven't worked out that what these guys are capable of. They're immortal. We can't beat them. But yeah, everybody else is like Team Robin. Like, yeah. Jinbei want to be a little precautious. Like, all right, bro, start cheering. All right, she needs the spirit.
And this is gonna look so hype in animated, but Summers, while still getting attacked by Robin, is talking to the people of Elbaf and like cracking his neck back into place.
Oh yeah, this is a live count. Yeah, I was gonna say that earlier. He said 30 seconds, and that may have been 4 minutes ago in the video, but he's real time counting down from 30 seconds, and Robin like speed blitzes him.
Yep, and takes him over the edge of the tree trunk, which obviously is a great plan for her to try to split up the God's Knights. But it doesn't really work out too well, because Summers is a thorn person, so he just explodes thorns going right through Robin. Now, this takes guts, guys. Don't forget, Robin feels everything her extensions feel. We saw that previously in the anime where her hands get hurt, and so does she. So she felt all this pain. So, damn.
I think this could have just as easily been Nami, but I think he didn't want to do another thorn person against Nami, because Nami also fought a thorn person way back in Dressrosa. But this is giving me those kind of vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, like, that's a callback. Like, this is giving me those vibes. But it's also like, yeah, Summers just isn't fazed by anything, man. Like, the thorn fruit is just like such an obvious fruit choice. You know what I mean? Just an obvious idea for a power, and he saves it for somebody like this, so it's like used to its fullest potential. You know what I mean? Like, a hero with the thorn fruit ain't doing all this. You know what I mean?
Imagine trying to hug somebody and then just immediately hitting spikes on them.
That would be his problem. Like, if Asta had like thorn powers, it'd be like, oh, I can't hug people. You know what I mean? But like, this guy's like, no, like, you hug me and you die, and that just is what it is, and we're gonna see it. You know what I mean? Like,
but so Robin uses shit. Yeah, and Robin uses all of this to kind of like as a diversion to get the Straw Hats left behind unraveled. And
this is so his like thorns stop working on the kids, like to try
really?
Yeah, this is so he gets past the area where the thorns are like psychically linked to the kids.
Oh, gotcha.
Gunko has the Straw Hats raveled up. That's why, because her arrows can't get cut and broken, because it showed multiple times where they're ripping at it and shit. I wish we would see when he shot the thorn out, because you know what I mean? Or maybe he shot the thorn out after she dissolved, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's still counting.
Yeah. That's a good point. He hasn't lost track, because he hasn't even thought about Robin once. Like, he's literally just flying like this, and his belly button, or his hopefully his belly button, is extending out and grabbing this branch above him, swinging him. He's not doing a single thing. He's just talking to Jarl. There's a wide gap in power levels here. But here's when they put
he said, Guko, let him hear the kid's voice. She said, speak up.
This is when she gets to talk to everybody in Elbaf, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, Ronja's basically like, oh, this guy, yeah, Ronja's my daughter.
Yeah, which they share the teeth, which is whatever. But she likes the library, and she thinks that it brings other people their happiness, so she doesn't want them to bend the knee, basically.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I like the library, and I like the people at the library, and it's got a lot of history, and I like that. So if it's up to me or the whole library, I think you guys should just let me jump, because I've had a good life. And that's when she does the whole crying face, and you're just like, damn, man. Yeah. Her dad's sick. Her dad's sick right now.
And so it goes from her though crying to the next frame. Summers just holding two up, smiling huge as fuck, dude. He's so happy. Like this is crazy. He's a demonic man. But Jarl gives the order: burn the village, burn down, burn the village. My bad. Burn the school down
And the library.
and the library.
Damn. Yeah, Ange and fucking Saul and Robin are all crying, and he's laughing still. He made a combo too. Like he's about to hit somebody. You know what I mean? He's probably gonna hit Robin, but he's got wrapped up now. Oh, maybe he does have everybody else wrapped up. But he's laughing at Robin crying. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, this is it. This is what I live for. I go from island to island, and this is it. Nothing gets better than this. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, somebody speed blitzes him, cuts off his arm, and it don't regenerate. And he's like, it's Scopper. Obviously, it's Scopper, but it's like, I was watching on TikTok, Twitter, when I was trying to get the screenshot for this. And a lot of people showed a picture of how Blackbeard reacted to one of the Rogers pirates, and how Scopper reacted to one of the Roger pirates. And it's the exact same. So now I'm kind of wondering, like, what are people going to do when they see Crocus? Like, what are people going to do when they see, like, these other people? You know what I mean? Like, because we know, like, as we know how, like, he saw Odin, like, people would be, like, once they see Mononosuke, they'll be like, Odin? You know what I mean? Like, these people will recognize what he looks like. So I'm like,
I like that a lot.
Yeah, somebody's going to recognize him. Somebody on the opposite team.
I hope Momo gets something.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Something. But I do like this. Scopper coming in here. Yeah, he's not fucking around. We've seen something like this. And dude, like that one singular panel where you see him jumping and then speed blitzing across the branch. Like, this guy is gonna be as fast as Sanji, I would assume. Maybe faster a little bit.
You see, now I was like, I'm trying to see who's, like, what vibes do I get from Scopper? Is it Sanji or is it Zoro? I'm like, I guess it's Sanji here, it's Zoro here. I'm like, oh, so it's Pedro. This is like another Pedro. I'm like, that's why it's all so familiar. But it's like, he has like that Sanji spirit, but Pedro had like the Zoro attitude, but like kind of fought like Sanji and acted like Sanji. But he had like a Zoro attitude where he's like, I ain't gonna talk to you. But this guy has like Sanji's attitude, but fights like Zoro. So it's like a different kind of dynamic.
And I think this is a surprise look here. I'm thinking he believed Scopper Gyaban might have been dead.
Yeah, I don't think he knew he was there.
Yeah, I don't think he knew he was there. Thought maybe he was dead. He went by Yasan when we got introduced to him, and then it was kind of unveiled. We obviously knew as the readers, but I don't think they were planning for him. I think they were planning for the Straw Hats, not for this guy. So he's going to be the reason we win.
No, what the thing is, they weren't even planning for the Straw Hats, because he was like, we didn't come here to fight Straw Hats. Remember? He was like, remember that was like a topic where it was like Gunko was trying to attack the Straw Hats, and he's like, we didn't come here to capture Straw Hats and piss off Luffy.
Gotcha.
So now they have two wrinkles in their plan. Like, they could handle one.
I guess I took that as like we were planning for them to be here, but I wasn't planning to like fight them head on. But that'd be nice. What do you guys think? Put it down in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys think. What are some theories you guys are feeling on this chapter release? 1148, dude. That's crazy. We're already here.
I know. We're gonna be getting to 1200 soon. I wonder what the final chapter number is gonna be. I wonder if he's gonna end it at like 1500 or something, like a round number. I would like it if it wasn't a round number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just
2,000 episodes.
Dog.
Jesus.
Ends on episode like 1462. It's
That'd
like,
be
all right.
very elite.
But yeah, you guys let us know your comments down below, and we will be back next week. Is there a break next week? I don't think there's a
I
break
did not
next
see
week.
break next week, so I mean we had two back-to-back kind of intermission weeks with Golden Week, and the break week. So I think we're back for a couple weeks,
Nice.
which is feels good. We'll be back this weekend with the episode review as well.
Hell
So
yeah.
check in Sunday with that one. As we'll see you guys then.
Nice. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.